So, all engines go is a thing that exists, and they make a lot of merch of it, specifically push-alongs. And today, we're going to be looking at some of them. So yeah, this video will be very similar to Thomas Wooden Railway's massive unboxings. However, I will be actually adding a few segments where I show you some of the customized results of some of the engines, because I will be customizing some of them. So let's begin with Lookout Mountain Thomas. I got this guy when I was going to Universal Studios, like the day before I went to Universal Studios. I found him at Walmart and I just picked him up. So yeah, I do like how the packaging is kind of like personalized to the wave of engines, like Thomas and the Lookout Mountain, the rainbows, you know, that stuff. So yeah, it's a pretty standard package for these guys, and yeah, let's get into it. Alright. These are kind of difficult to... Oh, there we go. Alright, he's out. Okay, so feeling this guy, he's a pretty standard model. Like, he's just a normal Thomas with some stuff slapped on it. I do like the wheels. I like how they're like different colors and there's little like speckled dust on them, which is pretty cool. The Lookout Mountain details on Thomas, they're fine. Like, they're good. I think I'm gonna focus. Yeah. They seem to be kind of similar. They seem to be kind of identical, to be honest. Like, yeah. Look. Oh, wait, no. Oh, no. This one has, like, a lamp and some tools on this one. And the other side has some shovels and pickaxes. That's unique. I do like the face. It looks squinting. That's fun. I do wish they painted the buffers, though. Like, the unpainted buffer look just looks a little strange to me. Like, if they painted it a dark gray or blue, then that would make it a lot better. But overall, this is a pretty good model. I like it. Alright, move on to the next one. Alright, up next we have Carly. So, you know, pretty standard packaging. Again, just like the character, the logo, it's extended, you know, pretty standard. So let's get into her. Alright, just gotta open this. Okay, almost. Alright, she's out. So yeah, here we go. Here's Carly. She has a pretty big crane arm. Look at that, just humongous. It rotates, but it doesn't, like, extend or anything. Like, look. She also has, like, transparent blue windows, which is a nice touch. That's a nice touch, you know. Her face is fine, I guess. And she has painted buffers, which are actually yellow on this side and black on this side, which is pretty neat. Yeah. Overall, a pretty good model. Alright. Now let's get into customizing her, because I will customize her. Alright. Let's see her in a bit. Alright, so here's Carly after she's been finished. I used a lot of black to trim around the edges, and I also painted around the edges of the buffers, as well as some of the blue areas, as well as the crane itself on the circle and blocked parts right there. I also added some white around the buffers, around there, to emulate the box, or her lamps, I should say. And I took it mostly from Sandy, which I had already customized beforehand, so they can now match. Alright, let's move on to the next engine. Alright, now we've got Rainbow Diesel. Again, I do really like how the packaging is personalized with this little kind of paint splatter airbrush kind of look on the top, which is really nice. And the image of Diesel is pretty good. Alright. Yeah, let's open this dude. Just gotta, yeah. There we go. Alright, and here we go. So here's Diesel. He's got that big, look at that forehead. Look at that. He's got the rainbow stripes on his side, which looks pretty good. I like it. And he's also got some sparkles, which is nice. Oh, and the glittery chassis. He's got a glitter chassis, which is really nice. And the purple wheels suit him. Purplish pink wheels do look good. Again, unpainted buffers, which is kind of sad, but oh well. I think it works well enough. Again, we got some details on the back, which, you know, pretty standard. And the face, again, it's that big. Look at his eyes. He's got some big eyes, which is pretty cute. And that smile, it's just a really nice, like, little cute Diesel model. I like it a lot. Oh, he's also got the rainbow eyes. I really like that. He just feels so vibrant. I really like this one. Probably my favorite of the rainbow range. Alright, next one. Alright, we got a pretty big one next. The Dino Fix 'em Up Friends pack with Carly and Sandy. As well as a dinosaur, because, you know, dinosaur. We have Carly at the top, but no Sandy, strangely, which is a little strange to me. So yeah, let's get into these girls. Alright. Yes. Alright, there we go. And they're out. Alright. So, I guess let's look at Carly first, because she's at the front of the train. Pretty standard Carly. Unpainted buffers, though. Why do so many of these variants have unpainted buffers? It annoys me. It annoys me a lot. Yeah. She's also got this mud-covered face. She looks very happy. I don't know why, because Sandy clearly doesn't. She's got the mud wheels like the mud engines of Thomas, Percy, and Nia. And she's also got the brown coupling. But other than that, with some mud detailing, she's a pretty normal Carly, just with a little less detailing, if I'm honest. But yeah, alright. Let's look at the dinosaur next. Alright. The flatbed. Let's look at the dinosaur first. It's a pretty standard dinosaur. It's fairly detailed, I guess. It's got some nice, like, curves. Looks kind of cartoony, but overall, it's good. We also got the flatbed car, which has some pegs on it to, you know, hold the dino. And, again, the mud chassis on it. It does have the Thomas & Friends logo under it. Does Carly no, I don't think Carly has the Thomas & Friends thing under it. It's very wide, though. It's very wide. As you can see, it's a lot wider than Carly herself, which is a little strange. But, you know, it's a pretty standard flatbed. It's got some nice wood detailing. I'm probably gonna, like, I don't know, paint the chassis block black at the moment. I can't do that at the moment because I don't have any black spray paint, but, you know. Yeah, pretty standard. The dinosaur is cool. And then we have Sandy. The biggest thing I like about this Sandy is, like, the face. She just looks so surprised. I love it. She's also got the, little mud-covered claw thing. And the mud wheels with some more mud detailing all around. Over. Okay. Alright, the card just fell off the table, but Carly's chassis block is made out of plastic. Sandy's, however, is made out of metal. I don't know why, but yeah. Again, a little. It's pretty standard. It's just a Sandy with, like, mud detailing on it and a different face. Not complaining, but, you know, pretty standard. Just kind of. Oh, I just ripped the claw off. Hold on. There we go. Okay, let me just get the car. Alright, that's the Sandy pack. Now I'm actually gonna. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this Carly and Sandy. I think I'm gonna paint them green. I'm not gonna do that now, but I'm gonna customize their faces. I'll be back. Alright, so I've repainted their faces and I have removed all of the mud detailing, as you can see. And I've also repainted their mouths, eyelashes, and eyebrows with a Sharpie, as well as painted their eyes with a paint pen. If the camera will focus, like, come on. Yeah, but there we go. Yeah. So they kind of look kind of creepy without the pupils, but I can't add them until the white paint has fully dried. So yeah, on to the next engine. Alright, next up we have Lookout Mountain Kana. Again with the Lookout Mountain images and box. Let's just get into her. Just gotta open. Come on. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Alright then. Just almost there. Alright. Get out. Yeah. There we go. So here we go. Here's. Oh, never mind. I thought that was a little, like, paint smudge right there. But that's just a twinkle in her eye. Which is a nice touch. I mainly actually bought this for the face, because I prefer the face on this Kana than the face on the actually regular Kana. But yeah, we got the crystal caves detailing on both sides. Are they the same? I'm not sure. I don't think so, or maybe they are. I can't tell. No, they're different. Never mind. Nothing on the back. No painted buffers again. But actually, yeah, they had painted buffers in the original. Why do they keep not painting the buffers on these, like, special edition models or variants, I should say? But there's no painted tail lamp. Again, with Thomas, we got these speckled or so wheels, and the color scheme is purple, orange, blue, and green. The kind of piratey looking Lookout Mountain flag, which Thomas also, I believe, has. And yeah, not too much to this model, so let's swap these faces. Alright, so I've swapped the faces on them, and this honestly looks a lot better than Kana with the regular face. I like this face a lot more. And I forgot to mention, this side detailing, it feels a little bit rougher here. Yeah. But overall, just a pretty simple face swap. Just unscrewed the bottoms and, took it apart. Pretty simple. I do like the wheels on this one a lot. But overall, pretty simple mod. Just two guns now. On to the next engine. Okay, another big one. We have the Old Mine Percy. Again, we have the little thing on the top that shows that I believe this can spin, because there's a little gear at the bottom. And also Percy with crystals, because Percy. Alright. Let's get into this guy and slow. Just open up the bottom, and there we go. Okay. There we go. And he is out. Alright, he's out finally. Alright, so let's look at Percy first. Let's get rid of the cargo. Yeah, a pretty standard Percy model. Again, we got a little ghost. I like how he fades through the stripe. That's neat. I like it. I like that. Also, another ghost right here. There's no ghost on this side though. So yeah. And then some crystals on the sides. The face. Look at that face. He's like, what's going on? It's nice. Painted buffers. Finally. Got finally painted buffers on these guys. The back is a molded piece. You know, just a pretty standard Percy model with some, you know, glittering, like crystals, glitter, ghosts, you know, that stuff. Pretty cute. Now, up next we have this thing. It's, I believe, like a ghost. What is this? Like a ghost detector ray or something? Yeah, we got a little ghost here again. Is there any on this side? No, this side is unpainted. That kind of disappoints me, cause this side is like the full paint. It's got that full painted, like the ghost. Oh yeah, it has the Thompson Friends logo on the bottom. Sorry if you hear any background noise, but yeah. Yeah, just freaking nothing here. Just nothing on this side. Nothing on the front either, which is kind of disappointing. The flatbed, it's got a little gear tire. And again, it's pretty wide like the Dino one before. And I believe when you attach it, there's this little thing on the bottom to hold it down. It does jiggle a lot though. So when you apparently do it, it goes... Okay, that's pretty cool. Very nice. And we've also got this little crystal train dude. Yeah, nice. And the same flatbed from before. Just, you know, similar flatbed, you know, with a ghost dude on top. So yeah, I do like this pack. It's pretty good. Probably pretty standard. Like a pretty good pack, yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these flatbed. I know I'm gonna probably do something with this. Yeah, hold on, I'll be back. Alright, so I'm back, and I painted the side and front of the ghost hunting machine. Alright, I'm assuming that's what it is. I'm not sure. Yeah, I just painted the front with green, red, and yellow, as well as the side in some green, red, and yellow as well. It's not super detailed like this side, which is like so many bits and bobs that are painted, but I think it looks a lot nicer now, and just not plain, so, you know, at least it's an upgrade in that department, so, yeah, alright. The next model. Next up, we have Kenji. This was the only one I think I bought at TJ Maxx. So yeah, I can feel where the sticker was right around here. I think you can also kind of see it too. So yeah. Gotta open this guy, and yeah, there we go. Alright. And, alright, he's out. So, the engine himself is pretty good. He's fairly detailed. He's got some nice windows. I think those are also like kind of a bluish teal, or like a see-through blue, yeah. And the face, yeah, it sure is Kenji, I guess. I'm not sure. We also got the pentagraphs, and I don't know what they're called, on top. And the backside is actually pretty dang detailed with a tail lamp. No painted buffers again, but yeah. It's kind of like Kana, but just a little bit more detail on it. And the coach, I don't like this coach at all. Like, it's so small. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my god. Like, I kind of get why that this is so small, but come on. This is pathetic. Look at it. It looks like a tender. This ain't a tender. But yeah, it just looks so small. It's got a fair amount of detail, I guess. But just, it just does not hold up. But anyways, let's upgrade this dude. Alright, so Kenji is now finished. I painted the rims on his wheels in silver on both his engine and his tender, or coach, I guess. The back was repainted with some black Sharpie and a little bits of white for the tail lamp, as well as the buffers were actually painted silver as well. His coach was given the same treatment of black around here and a white tail lamp, as well as the silver buffers. So that's Kenji. Alright, let's move on. Next up, Young Bao. Let's just get into him. That was easy. Yeah, so here he is. He looks kind of off, if I'm honest. Like here. The front looks a little weird. I think it's because of like the unpainted flaps on the side. Because if you see like right here, like these are painted. And like, yeah, there's just some unpainted detail on the front that just makes it look weird. Like the buffers, this, I'm assuming, what are those, like headlamps or something? And the sides of the, what are these called, like smoke deflectors or something? I don't know. And his top is also just bland and boring, like, you know, top. We got the little dragon on top. The camera will focus, come on. Whatever. We also have buffers on the back side, which that's kind of strange. It doesn't even align, as you can see here. Yeah, it doesn't really align with the buffers on the tender. What is the tender has buffers too? Whatever. Yeah, you got some good detail on the side though. Like got the Chinese lettering, the boiler bands on here, which is pretty good, considering, you know. Yeah, I thought they wouldn't paint those. That's nice. And we also got some silver handrails and bits and bobs over here, which do look pretty good. But like the front just kind of ruins it. And yeah, the tender again is just pretty standard. Bottom is made out of metal. The unpainted buffers again on both sides. Why does this one have both sides? Have buffers on both sides, but whatever. The tiger, overall just a pretty standard tender. This guy needs to, like, I don't know, how do I say this? This guy needs to get revamped. So let's do that now. Alright, so Young Bao has gotten some more details. I painted his buffers on both sides, not these buffers, you know. I also painted the sides of his smoke deflectors. And I also gave him these little yellow rims on the wheels. Overall, some pretty simple changes, but I think they lift the model a little bit. Makes them look a bit more, you know, refined. We've got Rainbow Thomas, again with these nice paint splatter box. Let's get into them. And, come on. Dang it. Yeah. There we go. Alright. I got him. Alright, here he is. He's got a nice little sparkle smoke box, which is pretty neat. I do like the more like sparkly tealish, sparkly blue. It's nice. He has also got these rainbow stripes going on inside his lining and on top that represent his boiler stripes, which is nice. He's also got some nice multicolored wheels. That's fun. And again with the glitter blue chassis. His face is good. He's got these closed eyes that just make him look really happy, and a, you know, He just looks really, like, fun. He's like having fun, you know? It's cute. Again, the buffers are still unpainted. I don't, why, it ticks me off. It ticks me off. But yeah, the buffers were unpainted. If they would had painted them like maybe like a green or a purple, you know, that stuff, this would have lifted the model a little bit more. But I still think he looks pretty good. He's just a really simple, like really fun, nice model. Really good. Whee! And last but not least, we've got Emily. Break open her box. Break her out of her box. Alright. Yeah. There we go. Alright. She is out. She's got the number 12 on her tender. And you've got to be kidding. Still unpainted buffers. They got them on the front too. Oh my god. But this tender is like really small. Like, look at that. It's like 50% coal, 50% like, what is this? Like water? I don't know. But it just looks so small with her. Like, look at that. Look at that. But yeah, she's also got a tail lamp, so, you know. She's also got this, now the engine has this big wheel. I actually used to think this was a big static wheel. I was wrong, and I'm not sure if I like it or not. Like, I appreciate the fact that it, like, spins, which is cool and all. However, it doesn't fit with, like, the other wheels. These are, like, more flat discs, if you can see. This one is more akin to, like, the Thomas Percy diesel wheels, you know, that type. Which makes it look a little off-putting when, you know, put together. Her back buffers are painted. Why? What? What? Why are these back buffers painted? What? Whatever. Her front buffers are painted, and then with the buffer beam, so that's nice at least. Her face, I think it's a little off center, but that's fine, I guess. She also has these open cab windows. That's nice. That's really good. I like that. Overall, she also got an open cab. And yeah. I'm not sure if I want to I think I'm going to customize this, maybe. I'm not sure yet. I think I might just change the face. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's Emily. Let's go. Okay, so I made a small change to her face. I removed the mouth and added a little bit of lipstick. I don't know exactly what more I'm going to do. Right now the plan with Emily is to maybe paint her red. But other than that, that's about it for now. So, alright. Let's go. So here, we've got everything I've opened today. With Lookout Mountain Thomas and Carly, Muddy Sandy and Carly, the dinosaur, as well as Rainbow Diesel, Lookout Mountain Kana and Crystal Percy, Kenji, the ghost hunting cars, Rainbow Thomas, Emily, and Young Bao. Alright, that's it for now then. Great. Diesel's stealing some of the push-alongs.